It's always something with streaming. So the somehow the on-screen chat thing decides to break today. But whatever. Just a second here. Streaming's been popular for like 10 plus years now. You'd think it would be a lot less fuss. Like, all I really need to do... I just need to see chat on screen and not like... Anyway, thank you, Mr. Wells. Yip, yip, yip. Is that what foxes sound like? I've seen a fox like once in real life that wasn't in like a, you know, zoo or whatever. Actually, do they keep foxes in zoos? They're not really that exotic. Why is chat doing that? Why is it? Give me just 1 minute to see if I can get chat. They must have changed the names of their containers, but whatever. I'm just gonna take off chat for now. We shouldn't get content ID'd on this anyway, so whatever. It shouldn't be a problem. Then Ray's shares a YouTube link. Listen, I'm not gonna fall for it and get content ID'd because of fox noises. I've had enough, Mr. YouTube. All right, so this is Kitsune Tails. This is by this is gonna shock you, but Kitsune Games. We've played stuff by them before. I'm not sure the full crew, but I followed Eniko on Twitterino for years. Not Twitter anymore. On Mastodon, which is like Twitter, but without all of the Nazis, which is ideal. YouTube's layout just slightly changed a bit. What the stream setting? Is it just me, or is the stream delay a little worse than usual? Oh no, it's not on live. Oh, I hate that feature. Alright. I'm just gonna start playing the game so I don't get mad at streaming anymore. That is our allotted time to get mad at streaming. Let's take a look at the options. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna... Oh. you don't need the soon anymore. Sorry about that. The CRT filter looks really nice. It will murder the bitrate though, so I'm gonna go ahead and not do that. Oh, I always appreciate reduced flashing. I'm just gonna leave everything pretty default though. Oh, that's nice. You can even disable the default like full screen things. Oh, and it changed to my controller. That's neat. Okay, so this is basically lesbian fox girl Super Mario Bros. 3. I'm not making that up. That's more or less how it's described by the creators. The art looks really great. So I'd appreciate the even more than good difficulty options. I appreciate that you can change it at any time, and when the game tells it to you. So 3 seems to be the default like Mario Bros. 3 difficulty. So I'm gonna stay with that for now. Stamp icon. Oh, you're gonna make like a little letter. All right, what do we got? Well, we're definitely doing the shark. Whatever is pointiest. Oh yeah. Can I get a nice pink? Purple will do. There you go. Stripe. That's the classic colors. We'll keep it there. And keep that classic. Alright. You get to customize your own, your save icon. That's neat. Like, Earthbound lets you change the menu colors, but that's next level.
Kiddo, your mom and I heard you were given your first messenger assignment, and we couldn't be prouder.
Thanks, bro.
You're going on your first grand adventure. Well, you'll encounter many new
Grand
things.
adventure?
If you're lucky, some of them might even be dangerous.
Oh, Fox Mom. Fox Mom is go.
You'll do great.
Operation
Just
Fox
remember
Mom
to
has
enjoy
begun.
the journey.
And if someone punches you, you punch them right back.
If there's no
Sorry
porn
that we
of
couldn't
Fox
see you
Mom by
off,
the end of
but
the week,
as a messenger
that's
yourself
2
now,
weeks. See, I was supposed to do this last
Mom
week.
and Dad. P.S.
So if there's no porn of
This
Fox Mom,
postcard
I am
is
very disappointed in
enchanted
the
to let
internet
us
and
all
all of you.
communicate. It's strange,
Specifically
kiddo.
you.
Also, do be careful. Your second chance ability won't protect you from everything.
Alright.
Hey, Yuzu. A little foxling told me that Inari finally gave you your first mission.
Yeah.
I love the little,
It feels like
oh,
it
that's
was
me.
just yesterday that we were both starting training.
I also missed, no, I did see that this had, voice acting. And sorry I missed this yesterday,
Yeah.
or Tuesday.
Time flies when you have good company.
You know, all this
Oh,
talk
see a little
about
bite.
time really makes me think
I love the
Does?
little, Mario Brothers 3
About what?
thingy.
about how if I don't hurry, I won't have
The
time
little
to
ropes,
pack up
obviously,
spoiled
obviously you
eggs for
know
the
what I
trip.
mean by the Super Mario Brothers 3
Anyhow,
thingy.
it was great seeing you. but
Super
I
Mario Brothers
really
3 is
need to get
canonically a
going.
play, by the way. Which, I'm not sure exactly why you murder Bowser in the play, but... Oh, I always love a good map here. Super Mario Brothers 3 was kind of like the
Wow,
first
the
really
human
good
world
world
is
map that I
really
know
different
of.
from the realms of gods and spirit. I can just tell that it's going to be full of new friends, adventures, and delicious food.
Well, now that you said that, we have to... Oh, I love when tutorials do that. They have... Obviously have the butt slide. I specifically remember Eniko complaining about the slides. The slides are a nightmare to implement, so if you don't... If you were like, why aren't there slopes in Super Mario Maker 1? The slopes are a lot harder than you would think. So I love when things are just like, hey, here's the controls like on screen, just use them. I love tutorials that manage to teach you things without telling you, menu. Oh, it's right in there. That's cool. Like, just the Cheep Cheeps are kois. That's adorable. Does that... Can the koi kill me? It sure can. That's adorable. I didn't know that. I'm going in completely blind, obviously. Oh my gosh, there's waterfalls. Oh. I just bubsied. Oh well. I bet like 50% of players fall in there. I thought maybe it was like a Donkey Kong secret. But that's pretty neat though. It kind of shows you like, hey, there's ground here. But there's no ground here. There's a Kirby game. Kirby's Return to Dreamland shows that really well. How dare you make me hurt a pangolin? Oh, and a little spiky friend. I refuse to hurt the spiky friend. You know I'm biased for spiky friends. Can I? Classic. Oh! Now I'm Magical Fox. So you go from Fox to Fox Girl to Magical Fox. This is the... That's some kind of, like, reincarnation thing, I believe. Oh, that's neat. Like, I like that. Not only does the sound go, but the color cycling changes, too. So if you can't hear it, that's actually really nice. I almost never really see that. Obviously, there is a way to get there. I love the little tumble animation. Maybe I was supposed to do... Oh! That's our finishing thing. Maybe I was supposed to get there with
There's some
the star?
fly amanita mushrooms just outside that cave. They're so delicious after you leach all the poison out. Like in I am a bit ahead of
Oops.
schedule, so a quick peek can't hurt.
I was gonna say, aren't those the, those are the Mario mushrooms that make you see
the
things?
good ones are inside.
Don't eat random mushrooms. I know at least one guy who, like, collects mushrooms. Obviously, this is gonna end well.
Mushroom heaven!
Do you see this? You gotta have a little spooky face. Make that a big spooky face.
Uh-oh, you're not a delicious mushroom.
Hi, Soot. I got a giant mirror, by the way. Well, not giant, but I got a full-length mirror, and I'm trying to keep the kittens from destroying it. Parker is doing that, like, paw at the window thing. So I had to cover it up so I could keep him from completely destroying it on its first day, anyway. It didn't arrive broken, which, for a mirror, is pretty impressive. Alright, saved by whoever this is. By Zero. Fox Girl Zero. How's everyone's week, by the way? I'm a little out of it. Just everything's been so busy. I got my ears pierced yesterday, by the way. I didn't even realize when I put on my headphones, but they're small enough to not be bumped. I got little studs in each, you know, I got the usual, like, training jewelry. I didn't realize you're supposed to leave it. You have to leave it in. You're not supposed to. You have to. For like 3 full months, you just never take it out. Aw, we are.
I feel dizzy.
Yeah.
They really went all out
you
with this one.
almost died. I don't think you would have survived without my healing magic.
This is on Steam, by the way. I'm not sure if it's on... I don't know of it being on consoles, but I knew it was on Steam, so I was just going to get it on Steam.
Go to my shop. So
I
you can
just do
finish
this thing.
recovering.
I stopped looking at the game, basically, because other than just, you know, following the creator, like, once I know I'm going to buy a game, I just stop spoiling myself.
Thanks for saving me.
So people be like, oh, did you see that trailer? You see the trailer?
Mushroom.
No. No, I didn't. There is delicious foods.
You're
the
welcome.
game was right about that, by
What's
the
your
way.
name,
I'll
anyhow?
allow it.
I'm Yuzu, a kitsune.
It's wonderful to meet you, Yuzu.
Oh, is it 3 syllables? I guess it would be, wouldn't it? Japanese, every 2 letters is like a syllable. We talked about that last stream.
Easy, Yuzu.
That was really well animated, by the way.
Even with magic, your body still needs a little time to heal.
Maybe.
NES games don't usually like,
I
well,
really need
this is a little bit beyond the NES's capabilities. Individual sprites are within NES colors. NES can do 4 colors per sprite.
Okay.
But this is way too
Why
many
don't I
colors
make
on
you a
screen,
bowl of
which
my
is fine.
famous spicy ramen.
It's obviously also 16 by 9. And those sprites are too detailed, but actually keeping to NES, a lot of people do not understand what NES's limitations actually are. They're really bad. There's a really good article about Retro City Rampage actually being ported to NES and how it was like really unpleasant, but he did it anyway because he's crazy in a good way. When people are like, oh man, this could have been on the NES, why would I buy this? Like, no.
I should
No,
be
it probably
going
couldn't.
now, Akko.
It probably couldn't even
Thanks
been on
for
the
healing
SNES.
ramen.
Healing
I
ramen.
wish that you could stay a little longer. Your visit is the most exciting thing that's happened here.
Don't worry. This village is part of my route as one of Inari's messengers. So I'll
Vote
be
on
back
skipping
in 2
dialogue.
shakes of a
It's-
tail.
The voice acting is good, but it's like, I feel weird just like it's not saying anything during a game. I always, oh neat! I was like, did we enter the hell zone? But no, it's just fall. That's cute.
Hey, Kiri.
Don't you hey Kiri me? You almost died in that cave.
Level 1 and we almost
I'm okay
died.
now.
Good stuff.
That's not the point. You can't just rush ahead without thinking, Yuzu.
I was thinking that the cave mushrooms look
We're
delicious.
sufficiently animated that we don't have
No,
noses,
I mean
so that's
that
nice.
You need to be
And she's
careful
kind of
and
got
not
one.
Be so reckless.
She's the tomboy, so she's allowed to have a nose.
Okay.
But we're the
Next
cutesy
time
types.
I'll check to see
We
if
just
there's
don't
an
have.
Oni in
We
the
have like
cave
the opposite
before I
nose shadow.
enter.
Like, what is that even? I guess it's like a blush.
That's not what I mean at all.
I like the fussy fox girl.
What do you mean then?
0 IQ.
I just...
I'll be fine. I need to get going now.
Fine.
I'm always careful.
I'm skipping a little of the dialogue, just when it's, you know.
No, you're not.
Because I'm probably only going to be streamed for like an hour or 2. Oh good, it does in fact have the hold and, you know, bounce higher. Why is that like... Why does that feel right? Like, obviously, I think it's done that since the original Mario. I think... No, did Donkey Kong do that? Donkey Kong's jumps are terrible, but... I think it might do that. There's no reason to do small jumps, but... I gotta say, the SNES is really the first console for me. Like, the I can deal with some NES games, like, obviously Mario Bros. 3. Mario Bros. 3. The Mega Man games, though, they're a little bit... I prefer the Mega Man X games. What else do we got? There's some decent... Oh, Kirby! There's a few decent platformers, but there's also... Oh, I tried to do the tail thing. That's not that kind of tail. Oh, you could just kind of slide. So in Mario, you weren't supposed to be able to do this, but you stood up, and the game kind of clipped you through. Or is that technically a zip? But, This is kind of more of an intentional feature. I do believe there's some secrets. Oh, I just noticed the P meter in the top left, or top right. What are directions anyway? And we have like location-specific coins. We got some yen coins. That's always nice. What's with the... Why is there a hole in the yen coin, by the way? It's really neat, but... Oh, Kirby doors. Actually, I think there were doors in Mario Bros. 3, weren't there? Oh, there's the dry bones. Oh, hey, Doc. I hoped you would be here for this stream, because this is definitely a game that you would like. Mega Man 1 Unlimited or Fan... Oh yeah, there's a Metroid hack that doesn't even look like an NES game almost. It looks really good, and it's I think it actually doesn't fix, of all things, the 30 health thing, but it looks really good otherwise. It's probably lots of really good ROM hacks. I think I might have streamed. I don't remember. I've streamed so many things. I figured. Oh, secret. Oh, is this Kanuki? Kanuki? Is this the Kanuki suit? Was that bad? I don't know what that was. We'll see. It does quite specifically feel like SMB3. Obviously, there's like, you know, more than a little inspiration. I think you move a little bit less. Oh, there we go. Might take a little bit less or more time to get up to speed. ROM hack of Super Metroid, you play as a girl who looks like she's from an RPG Maker horror game. That sounds really good, actually.
Hey, Yuzu.
Hey, Akko. Is he a ghost?
Maybe?
I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting like a story.
Be careful, Yuzu. I won't be there to rescue.
Don't worry. I'll be...
I always feel bad about like skipping dialogue on my... Aw. There's the boost. Oh, very, I like the lighting effect. That's more of a... Oh, I love that the boos change in the light. That's more of a Mario World thing, isn't it? Yoshi's Island, even. I don't like the way the boos are looking at me with the tongue out. Do you think boos like use the tongues? Oh, this room has very Yoshi's Island vibes. It kind of feels like the little the Sparkies or whatever. Whatever that final partner is in. Oh, neat. Oh, I love like secret finding stuff like that. This is very Ghost House, obviously. I actually don't like ghost houses in most Mario games. It depends on the Mario game, but Super Mario World... oh, I see! So when they're invisible... Okay. I thought maybe you couldn't hurt them, but they can't hurt you. But I guess if they're boos, maybe I shouldn't be able to hurt them. This definitely does feel... I mean, it's its own game, obviously. It does feel a bit more Super Mario World-y now, this level. I think there were... Would you say there was ghost houses in Mario Bros. 3? There's there's dungeons that have ghosts in them, but they're not like... Oh, Caracasa. Classic. That's actually adorable, so... That's actually a really good use of those. So those are just the actual lanterns that Caracasa are made... Or no, sorry. What are these guys called? Caracasa is the lamp, isn't it? Or not lamp. The umbrella boots? What is the lantern guy? SMW ghost houses suck because the only level you had no idea if they had multiple exits or not. I think they all do, but yeah, I didn't like them. And also there could be, I think there were multiple bad exits. Like I really did not like that. Also, I just kind of generally dislike, oh my gosh, ghost houses because they feel like an extension of my least favorite Mario thing ever, which is the stupid up and down quote-unquote puzzle in Bowser's Castle in SMB1. And they reference that in Paper Mario, and I kind of don't appreciate it. It's not that bad, but I'm sure longtime players just have it memorized, but I don't. It's stupid. Oh. Definitely a ghost house, again. I think it bears, I think... Oh, oh, that's cute. It does the little... I guess there was one kind of ghost house, the one in SMB3 where you have to have the right power-up to get up the hole. And it keeps looping. That's very ghost housey. Alright, so, oh, there it is. Oh, you can't go in unless it's view. Oh, that's neat. Okay. Sorry, speedrunners. I love lamp. What is this called? I can't Google while playing. Oop. There we go. Very nice of time to freeze when you go in. I'm gonna fight Boom Boom!
Hello? Lord Yamamoto!
Zoop. Are you Boom Boom?
Kitsune,
My voice is so weird
your
today.
kind plagues me even in death.
I'm just here to give you a
Would it
letter.
apt to call it furry
plaguing
SMB3?
involved on it.
It's more, what's that called? Nekomimi SMB3. It's a couple steps down from
Very
furry.
well. You may leave the letter and go.
I'm just doing, I guess I'm just doing like mundane tasks. Oh, I love ice. Oh, I love the authentic-ish Japanese like water, the like spirals. I love that. I love when games just have a really strong art style.
Hey,
Have I been
Echo.
getting items by the way?
I have
Oh,
another
that's probably
message
what
for
that thing
you.
I got was. That's probably a menu item. I just realized. Hey there, Starfruit and the bruh. Anchorman. Oh, right. Oh, I honestly,
Hey,
that meme has
Yuzu.
been around so long, I
It's been a
forgot that's
while.
from Anchorman.
I was
We gotta watch
just here.
Anchorman at the Discord, by the way.
It's been months, Yuzu.
All right, let me do the spam.
Really? It seems like just yesterday to me.
It does seem like just yesterday, or like 3 minutes ago.
Huh. It says that you
Snake
knows what
Lord.
they are. If I could,
Oh,
I hope she gets.
I'm just gonna keep moving with the dialogue, because it's gonna be weird if I skip some and don't skip others, so... I feel kind of bad squishing the giant bugs. They should be gross, but like, their moment of defeat is so like embarrassing. Oh, instant death. I always thought it was weird that creatures lose their wings when you jump on them in Mario. It's just kind of a case of internal logic. But like, huh? Like the wings protect their head. Oh. So I saw that down here. You know, I always feel like, oh, it's a continuous Starman level, okay. I do believe SMB3 coined those, or coined, you know what I mean, or originated. Oh. But. You gotta be really fast, I guess, even if it's fading. Oh well. Oh, that's cute. Oh! Speaking of Yoshi's Island, actually. Or did they have that kind of spring? No, I don't think they had, like, animated spring. Or... They had those springs that you could carry, but the squishing animation more reminds me of Yoshi's Island. Star Fox? I don't think he's quite Star Fox. I promised I wasn't going to talk about my voice all the time in stream, so just one last bitching. This week has been annoying for doing my voice. I think voice stuff sucks because like explaining stuff, like I could not tell you how I'm doing what I'm doing. Like I could not put into words how to talk different. It's like just you try things and it kind of works. The one thing I think I need to do more is kind of like project out more. Oh, that's neat. So not only do we get the boot, we get a little stomp. I love the layering of the background, by the way. Not necessarily something you can do again. Oh, there's the Caracasa, by the way. I always appreciate when games like they know when to break from the NES aesthetic. Like NES static backgrounds, I never liked that. Oh, excuse me. Oh right. Oh, I thought I had a power up, but no, I just had the shoe. Oh my god, it's a whooping crane. Oh, I was supposed to use those. Ah, crap. Got any more of those cranes? See, you can even see it. been voice training by reading memes. Well, that's a way to do it. I was contemplating just dying to get that. Oh god, B-drill! Oh, well. There we go. That wasp nest is terrifying, by the way. Alright. Are these... Oh! Now that is 100% Yoshi's Island. That's like the Goonies. They even look a little bit like Goonies. What are Goonies? Are they seagulls, I guess? Fox! Have we ever streamed Star Fox? We streamed that Star Fox-ish, Steam game. Oh, same enemy. Don't you hate that? I still feel like I have a tail. This should, like, do something. Hang on, what was... There was a third control, wasn't there? What was it? Oh, I actually turned the DVD feature off. Usually it's neat, or DVR feature. It's neat, but it ends up, you end up, like, getting way behind on the stream, and so people will be, like, several minutes behind the stream, and you can tell by what they're reacting to in chat. It's like, this sucks. So I turn it off. The VOD, obviously, you'll be able to do that with. I just noticed the, like, that angry, not angry, but that, like, disappointed face it makes. Okay, so those are Koopas. It took me a little bit long to realize those are the pangolins are the Koopas. Honestly, I'm 100% for games that just wear their inspiration on their sleeves. Like when it's like, when I'm like, oh, this is the, oh, I unbutt slid. You never unbutt slide. That's a harsh Mario lesson. If there's a thing where you're supposed to butt slide, you gotta butt slide. Oh. Oh. I thought I was doing the thing where the music like cuts out and like drama is about to happen, but no, it's just new track. Monkey. Terrifying. Why he do that? You gotta have the ice blocks. Yeah, I feel like it might seem like, oh, that's why he does that. Oh, that's mean. Oh, I just realized these guys are literally from, guys are straight out of Yoshi's Island. But yeah, when I point out, like, inspirations from characters, like, it's not like, haha, they stole that. Like, no. I always appreciate when games are just like, you know what? I love this game, and there's not more of that game, so I'm gonna make more of it. Love characters with fox motifs. I honestly did, somehow, I've been watching development of this for years. I didn't know you had straight-up fox mode, which is adorable. I love the tiny little legs. Like, it works so well with the screen size. Like, usually, a small critter like that is really hard to do. Little heart. I can probably carry those. You can build up P faster when you're like holding stuff, don't you? I feel like I'm in P less than I would be in Mario 3. I feel like I think it charges up a little slower. I think the Tanukis are bad guys, right? Which feels weird. Tanuki feel like they're supposed to be good guys in video games, which is odd. Like they're just raccoon dogs with giant balls. Like why? Hang on. Oh, I don't think you can do the. Maybe you have to be a full running start to do that. Yeah, I think splitting that block kind of ruined that. Ooh. Oh, is that a checkpoint? Let's find out. Oh, it sticks the tongue out. Tanukis are tricksters, huh? I guess I'm mostly thinking of Tom Nook. Tom Nook isn't exactly like, you know, a helper character. Oh! 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 So that's what I missed about that earlier. Getting a little Metroid-y. Oh, oops. Oh, that's my fault. Do I have lives? Built up P. You know what I mean, it's the P meter. I guess non-SMB3 fans wouldn't know what the P meter is, but the top right. So if you somehow never played Mario Bros. 3, there's a P meter, which I guess is for power. Oh, it's just like a speedrun thing. I guess it's for power, but the way that he runs, he builds up. Aww. I love when animals sneeze. But yeah, you build up speed, and SMB
Hey, Yuzu.
Super Mario World still has the P meter.
I heard
It
you went
is
on endangered-
It went.
Akko.
She's.
If you...
Yeah.
Oh.
I can probably just press start. Oh yeah, I can. I should probably do that instead of mashing through the dialogue.
Thanks.
Oh, bless you. Oh, oops. I also appreciate when you have to hold it for just a little bit. Oh, pretty. Postal 2 as a P meter. No, but if you ever feel like SMB is Super Mario World feels like Super Mario 3 too, that's because it is. It's actually supposed. It was kind of. I think it was originally supposed to be on NES, maybe, and it's kind of SMB3 too. There's that swim animation. I feel oddly like. I guess the aesthetic is just more like realistic, quote unquote, in this than it is in Mario. Like they're not like big googly-eyed creatures, but it still strikes me as odd that they're just big old goldfish. They're just big koi. Oh my god, this is the scariest thing I've ever seen. I don't like those. Mario Piss. Didn't I play that? Yes, I did. Search for Stare Tap Tap. Super Mario takes the big fat smelly pee. Pee. That is the title, by the way. It's a real game. You are Super Mario, and, well, you can probably guess what you have to do. It's like 5 minutes, but it was worthy of the 5 minutes. I appreciate when, like, meme games, they're like, haha, it's a joke, it's gonna be like 5 minutes long. Like, Baldi's Basics, I did not like. Baldi's Basics is way too hard for a joke game. It is genuinely very difficult. What's weird is, like, Baldi has, like, a whole fan base. It has, like, remakes, and, like, as far as I know, Baldi was meant to be, like, a shitpost, but it kind of warped beyond that. I guess those could be references to, Pidgeot or Pigeon or whatever from SMB2. They really do feel Yoshi's Island-y, though. I wonder what coins do? Maybe they buy items. I always felt terrible using my items in SMB3 because there's a limited number of them. They're pretty, like, forgettable items for the most part. Like, it's just a mushroom or, like, a fire flower, but I just almost never use them. Dennis Prager. Oh, speaking of Dennis Prager, of all things, the creator of this made Super Bernie Worlds, and their Steam page, so they've made multiple, like, professional games before. Uh-oh. We're getting jealous. You get just a sniff. Just a sniff. I see that little, Whenever I see stuff on the map, like that little boat out there, I wonder if I can get to it. I assume this does not have alternate exits?
Hey, Yuzu.
We'll see.
You look what?
Oh, I'll show you the dance. Aw. I'll show you the dance.
So, you
As
look
an SMB
nice
level,
too.
there's only a considerable star, and if you start with the star from your items, that is disgusting. The SMB3 has a lot of secrets, and it's like, it's kind of neat, but like, the coin ship and
Thank you. Oh, look, the dance is
what's
starting.
the other thing? This what's the other map thing that's not the coin ship? It's ridiculous.
Magic paws, don't fail me now.
This feels very like Harvest Moon Random Festival-y. White Mushroom House, that's it. Yeah, so many those. Like, I like secrets in games, but there's no way in hell you would find those on accident unless it was like an extreme coincidence. I guess that would be a valid concern, huh? And also, while we're blabbing about SMB3 lore, I believe they dissected the game and they found out that stupid roulette game where you make an abomination out of the fire flower, that is actually programmed wrong, so it does not work the way you would think it to, so that's why it's so hard.
You can't just...
Oh,
We got some
but
rivalry.
I can. Someone just outside the village needs a healer. That is you, right?
Yeah, Akko's a great
Just
healer.
straight up cap somebody in the knee so she could dance with her date. You don't have a tail? That's kind of insensitive
I
when you
didn't
say
think
it.
You liked human
There's apparently
festivals,
other critter
Kiri.
people, so these guys are furries.
Here for the
The
fish-shaped
bunny,
pastries.
I think it's a mouse and a fox.
I'm here to dance with you.
It feels strange to me that there is
know that you
full
like to
fox
dance.
people, there's half fox people, and there's just
It was
foxes.
never the right
This is like a
time.
Pokemon evolution thing.
Now,
I'm sorry, not supposed to skip the dialogue. You get a little bit, you get a little peek. What is... Oh, that's cute. Aw. I wasn't joking about lesbian foxes, by the way. I love the Haunted Manor sign. Shoutouts to the Haunted Manor. Just like, what's over there? Oh yeah, that's the haunt. Oh my god. That is not what I was expecting for the first boss. At least it's not Boom Boom. Oh. I will say, speaking of Boom Boom, so many of the early Mario games, and I guess most of the later ones, frankly, the bosses are just not very good. Okay, I gotta get P-Speed, I think. Do I have to oh, I see. That's such a, like, SNES kind of thing where, like, you just... what do I even do? But it's not that hard. Just gotta figure out what to do, but, like, when I had my NES, I was, like, 5, so it took me a long time to figure these things out. I don't think I have lives, which is good. Even real Mario does not do lives anymore. I think Odyssey was the first game to stop having lives. SMB3, or not SMB3, or yes, 3. Super Mario 3D World's, like, Switch DLC. That doesn't have lives either. That's really fun, actually, by the way. It's like, it's not really a full game, but it's a little, like, Mario Galaxy-ish kind of, like, collect all the stuff thing. It's actually really good, and I wish they made a full game out of it, but, it's good enough reason to buy the Switch version. Unless you already bought the Wii U version, I guess, but I'm the only one who bought Wii U games, so. As silly as this is, you could definitely cause some real damage with just a giant boot. Oop. Except if you just walk around on the ground, this is really not very threatening. I say as I've died like 6 times. Oh, this is a pause. Pause with the sentence to jump is definitely by. Oh yeah. SMB3 Bowser does exactly that. Hi, Master Roshi.
That vile orange Kitsune kidnaps our village's healer, and we don't know what to do.
Oh, I wish that I was more surprised, Elder, but Kiri has
We have a
always
Bishi
been
fox.
deeply troubled young woman.
Troubled? She stole our Akko.
Is this a mistaken identity thing? 3D World for
I
Wii U was pretty
realize
fun.
that
lots
you
of
were
players.
upset, Elder,
I prefer
but
3D
do
World
not
to 3D
overstep.
Land, honestly.
Even my benevolence
I
has
feel like
its
I
limits.
probably feel that way because I played 3D World first. But 3D Land just... it's a little bit excessive on the 3D gimmicks, like literally turning on the 3DS's 3D, which I do not like.
My apologies, Lord Kamino.
Which is extra bad if you wear glasses.
It is just that we're a peaceful village, and the whole affair has
You're a
been
peaceful
so
village and you have like a haunted
overwhelming.
manor just like there.
Oh,
Come on.
I do sympathize, and I
Do you think
blame
it's considered
myself
like
for the-
racist to have like haunted houses, like commercial haunted houses in worlds where like ghosts are real? I thought that was a fox girl. I was wondering.
Kiri
I-
never acted as a
It
young
was
woman
either a
crustacean
Bishi
ought
or
to,
like a
so I
big
should have
foxy,
seen the
like a
warning
MILF
signs.
fox.
I suppose sometimes love blinds even the best of us. I fear that perhaps I just didn't want to see the truth. That my
This is
own
really-
niece could
this is
do
not the
something
story
so
I quite
monstrous to
expected
think
out
my
of, you know,
own
Mario
kid would
thing,
lock
but-
an innocent healer in the elemental
You gotta have
presence.
your own, like, you gotta have something of your own, obviously.
I understand how difficult this must be for you, Lord Kamino. But without Akko's healing, people could die. Please tell me that you have a plan.
Of course, Elder. Kiri cannot be allowed to run amok.
All right, there's
causing
no way our
chaos.
hot
Fear
orange,
not,
like,
for I
fox
have
lady
already
was done
tasked
this,
Kiri's
so...
arms instructor with finding her. If anyone can succeed in this task, it is Aaron.
I'm gonna say it was Spooky Ghost Man. It's probably a
Oh,
character we've
thank
never
you,
met
Lord
before,
God.
but...
As do I, Elder. As do I.
Hey, who here is actually... So, I'm always told that, like, really good mystery novels, you can tell who did it before the end if you really
Sorry
pay
if It
attention.
seemed like I was eavesdropping.
I don't think
Elder.
I've ever really done
I just
that.
didn't want to interrupt.
Not if it's, like, a really, like, deep mystery.
Miss Yuzu,
Like, as
do
deep
you have
might not be
any
the word,
idea
but, like...
why that
She
Allegedly, that's the
hasn't
case with,
been
like,
herself
Sherlock
lately.
Holmes and all that stuff.
But don't worry, I'm
I guess I haven't really read any of those since I was a kid, so that's probably a bit of a factor. But like, I used to
any
read
help that you can provide.
like
Thank you.
stupid murder mysteries and
Now,
stuff
if
when
you
I was like,
don't
I would have been
mind,
like 10 or 12.
It has been a long day.
Actually,
and I
that might
should
have
be
been
getting home.
younger. Like, I like the Wishbone
Good night, Miss Yuzu.
books. I'm not sure that many were mysteries though. Ooh, here read Wishbone. It's a little. I don't even know what kind of a beagle. I think.
Let's hope this magic postcard really works. I could use some help.
Hey, kiddo! How are you?
Everything is awful, Dad.
I can talk to my
Can't be
dad from a
all.
postcard. All right, let's.
Aw.
I'm gonna get back to the game. Oh, Star Wars. Okay, so there's obviously some intentional, like, not Mario Brothers 3 stuff. That's very Super Mario World,
Greetings,
and
young
not even
Kitsune.
ashamed of it.
I am a traveling merchant who
Oh,
goes where he is
kitty
needed.
face.
Hi, I'm Yuzu. What's
I was
your
wondering
name?
if we could use our coins to
I go
buy
by
power-ups.
many names.
That's kind of cryptic. Do you sell sesame cookies?
Sounds gross. I don't like sesame seeds, honestly.
But I do sell things that can open the way to closed places or to grant you strength in your quest. In fact, I have a
Thanks.
many. Seek me in the village.
Okay, so he sells. Yeah, I figured. Yeah. The village accessible with the warp menu. Oh, neat. Warp to the spirit realm. We have new games at the arcade. Oh, neat. Dig to get all the apples. All right. Okay.
What would you like?
You know, this reminds me of, I think, like, Mystical Goemon had, like, oh my gosh, you can buy the boot! You can buy Goku's little cloud. I know it's not actually, like... Is that originally from the Journey to the West or whatever? The monkey cloud thing? So there, you buy a star. Oh, those are good and cheap. What that is. So is this our Hammer Bros suit?
What would you like?
Oh, so not everybody talks. Alright, where's this arcade? Oh, you can go into the haunted This manor is significantly less haunted than I was led to believe? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, I understood. Oh yeah, I guess is Toad House a shop? Like, what? Toad House was always kind of odd to me. Like, aren't you supposed to be helping me? Why can I only have one? You gotta have a little home invasion in a video game, honestly. Alright, I'm totally going. Oh, here's the haunted manor. Oh, does this let me talk to this guy? Oh, maybe not. I thought it was gonna be that guy from before. The doors feel a little curvy, even though I know that doors... Well, it was more like door frames, I think, that were in. I see what you did there. That's cute. Alright. The little trans and rainbow flag text here, that's cute. Dig to... Oh! Boulder Dash, right? Oh, I'm the beetle! I always wanted to be a beetle. So is this one of the ones that instantly... Okay, good. I always hated the ones that just instantly kill you when you, like, dig under a thing. Like, no, Boulder Dash, you have to... It's when you move. It doesn't make, like, physical sense, but, you know, it's a video game. It's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to make sense. That's a lot of tickets? Wow. Trans games. Shadows is trans. Oh my god, it's Doom. Yikes, where's the light switch? Huh? Oh, you can strafe even. Ooh. You know what? I know this is supposed to be Wolfenstein, but because there's no weapons, and it's like wooden, it actually reminds me of the terrible Noah's Ark game. There is a Noah's Ark game that is a ripoff of Wolfenstein on SNES. I survived the Haunted Mansion. But... Oh. I was supposed to get treasure, I guess. You know... Oh, okay. Oh, decoy. Oh, you're right. Uh-oh. You're not supposed to sit still. I assume... Jump scared. Alright. Nope. But yeah, the first... Oh my gosh. The first game where I realized, like, points are terrible and useless was actually Wolfenstein, which is... Is it just me? Or did the ghosts look a little horny? Probably just me, but... I mean, I am a certified boo fucker, so... Like, Lady Bow? Like, come on. I just love... I played the, I played the 1,000 Year Door remake, and it was really good. Alright, does he go for that or for me? What? Okay. It's very funny how you can tell, as an adult, I can tell how extremely horny the, like, writers of that game were, which I fully appreciate and support. By the way, we got a semi, like, creepy comment about my new avatar, which, yes, I agree is very cute, and if you want to make lewds or fan art of the new Tap Tap, that's fine, but, like, their comment was, I want to make your avatar scream. It's like, that's... Please don't have that be the first thing you say in a YouTube chat. Oh, hey, it's that creepy thing that lots of bosses are. What is it doing to my doll? I don't know if I like these ghosts. You know what, game? Also, shut up, Ray. I'm sorry, we will get to blood, but, like, I fucking Binding of Isaac, boo. I don't like that. I'm gonna leave now. I think we've tempted fate long enough. At least we're faster than Boos. You know what I hate? Well, I hate everything about modern, like, hide-and-go-seek horror games. Oh, that's so pretty! But the fact, when enemies are faster than you, and if they've seen you, it's just game over no matter what you do. Like, that's not scary, that's like, oh. You just feel like, oh. It's just frustrating. It's not scary. I much prefer survival horror stuff from, like, the PS1 era. Okay, so you just returned to where you were. But you got all of the treasure, wow. Okay, we've escaped the horny ghost den, for better or worse. What can we get? If this is not art of the horny ghosts, I will also be disappointed. X. She doesn't want to talk to me? T, I think... Wait, where did my coins go? Oh no! I'm confused. Oh, I think it just turned my things into coins. Alright. I like the kitty face on the map. Alright. Oh! What? I'm some kind of mushroom person now. That's what the apple does, I guess. Is this just an extra hit, or... Oh, oh! What's the third button? Oh, it's Y. I don't like that. Let's change that. Oh yeah, I think Eniko actually told me to change that. Rebind keyboard. Wait, keyboard. No. Rebind gamepad. Oh, it's already the shoulder buttons. Okay. Oh, you have to be on the ground. Okay. It's that yo-yo ability from Kirby. That's actually kind of cute. Yeah, I really appreciate that the shoulder buttons do that. Like in Mega Man X and stuff, I always tend to prefer like the Z-Saber and the dash on the oh, just not high enough. that just an orb? I think that's just an orb. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I just prefer my extra buttons. I don't like to move my fingers. What is that? Spooky. Oh, they're the piranha. It took me a minute. Those are the piranha plants, of course. As far as the yokai they are, I'm not sure about that. Are tanuki considered yokai, or is that like, are they just like silly critters? Let me take off my Fitbit. Yeah, I like to not move my fingers as much as possible, which is why I got this Xbox Elite controller, actually. It's what I'm using. Which I should probably take these back bits off. I always forget they're on, and I press the little things. I love that you can take them off, by the way. I love a nice customizable controller. Oh, I missed again. Oh, so did I take a hit, or do you lose your power-ups when you leave? I'm not sure. Eggman X4 in Japanese. Wait. Did I die? I don't know what happened. I am a little bit out of it still. This week has been like, these last 2 months actually have just been, like, it's not super bad. Like, I feel like progress is being made, but it's just. Overwhelming, I guess, is the word I would say. Too many things. I'm sure I did that. Did I re-enter the same level? Sneeze. Oh, yes I did. I see what you did. That's adorable! Look at that! Oh. I wasn't expecting that. That is so cute. The apple rolls. 10 out of 10. It's that just kind of made me realize how strange it is that the mushroom just kind of slides. Why does it do that? Obviously, Mario is a very realistic game, so... Oh, great. So it's very strange that the mushroom would behave in an unusual manner like that. What creature am I, by the way, when I'm the yo-yo top thing? Carrot Top's, like, rival, by the way. Is this Carrot Top still a thing? He was relevant for, like, 10 minutes in the 90s. Go banana. Oh, you mean okay, the dialogue. That does make sense, yeah. That was an era, well, tends to still be the case, that English dialogue is not quite as, you know... Like, in Japan, dialogue is a very big thing, like voice acting, particularly because of anime, I suppose, but also the games, so... They have really expensive voice actors, they do a really good job, but... Obviously we do have voice actors, you know, in English, but it's just not quite of, like, as much of a thing, and they also don't tend to do... They don't tend to pay as much for it. Plus there's, like, you know, everyone is Nolan North and, like, a couple other people. Oh, crap. Oh, there's the donut lifts. What the? What? Speaking of Mario things that are totally, you know, obviously have a totally real physical basis, what is going on with donut lifts? I guess it's like unstable ground, but I'm like, oh, I just noticed the totally not Hammer Bro on the map. Oh, the haunted castles are the ghost houses. That's cute. What the hell are you? Please don't be a Hammer Bro. Oh. Oh, it's a Chuck. That's cute. All right, so 3 hits. Oh, 2 hits. Okay. I always thought 3 felt like too many, so I appreciate that actually. I assume that was like a kanji or something that I'm collecting. It's like picking normal mode and funny mode. This man expects me to play normal mode. I mean, it really depends on the game, but Like, sometimes I just don't want to read the whole thing, but Chaos Wars is so much better in English. It's kind of a shame because the game is not like a joke, but the localization is so bad. It's worth playing entirely just for the localization. You can see me. Oh God. You can watch me play that whole game, by the way. I probably should have just watched the cutscenes, but at the time we didn't really do reaction streams, so like I didn't even think of doing that, but we just played the whole game. And I actually had to figure out how to do bit surgery in Cheat Engine because it forced me into a one-on-one battle with a character I never used, which is... I love when games do that. Especially tactical RPGs with like 50 characters and it makes you do a one-on-one battle. That's so cool and good game design. I love it. Oh my god! What? For some, I did not expect that. Okay. At least you can double hit. You can't do that in Mario 3. It's so weird. If you double hit a Chuck, there's a lot of ROM hacks out there that put multiple. Not a Chuck. Guys, Chuck in Mario 3. Surely someone's done that. That's basically what Boom Boom is, kind of. But if you hit 2 Boom Booms on the head, it hurts one of them, but you take damage from the second one. It's so weird. Like, the property of Mario being, like, active, like, hurting, only lasts for one enemy, at least on a frame. It's so weird. I'm sure it's just, like, not intended, but at least Chrono Trigger's one-on-one battle is optional. Is the Magus fight? I think you must be referring to, well, kind of spoiler, but I never do that because, like, why would you? That's honestly so mean. Like, it's, oh, there's the Kappas. You gotta have the Kappas. What did he just do to me? I don't like the, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. No. Don't like the Kappas. Oh god. Reminds me of the quote-unquote imp thing from Final Fantasy VI, where you could be... It's clearly Kappas, but back then, like, nobody knew what a Kappa was in English. Yeah, if you ever played Chrono Trigger and you did the thing where you fight a certain character and you kill them, you can just not fight them and they straight up join the party and they're the strongest character. I think technically Chrono is a little bit better once you get certain... Like, once you get the Rainbow Sword. Okay, so this is totally... I guess they do this in Mario Brothers... Mario World as well. But for me, my brain goes instantly to Yoshi's Island. Oh god. Yeah, my party in late game Chrono Trigger is always Chrono, because you can't not have him. I always hated that. I love that games have mostly stopped doing that. I always hated the overpowered protagonist that you're not allowed to stop having. That is definitely a horny boo. Not to mention the Kappas, but there's some things happening here. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's so cute. I love little, like, I don't want to say realism, but like attention to detail like that. Oh! Oh, it is the hammer suit, kind of. Oh, that's so cool! I love when ninjas do that. They must be really strong spears, but I mean, oh god. I instantiated myself into the wall. Oh, that's true, but yeah, once Chrono gets back, you can't remove him, right? Or am I thinking of Final Fantasy VII? I loved in Final Fantasy VII when you finally get to not have Cloud, and then you save him, he's back. Like, god damn it! Like, so many RPGs did that back then. I was so annoyed. Final Fantasy 8 and 9 also do it. Final Fantasy X, I was like, oh my god, you can change party members, finally! Alright, so I've completely wasted the cool armor like 3 times. I always appreciate when they have like different faces on it, like little variations on the enemies. So like there's the cute Boos, there's the terrifying Boos. So this effect is not actually mode 7. Is there a name for this kind of like moving background thing? Cuz like this was something you could do on Genesis. It's not like quote-unquote mode 7. Yoshi's Island is actually a better example of like SNES exclusive effects. It has the SFX chip or whatever that's called. The same thing that Star Fox has actually. But it uses it, frankly, a little better. I love the Star Fox's art style actually, but it's just a pain to play. I think so, you can physically like overclock your Star Fox, which like, but frankly, please don't. Please just play in an emulator. It's cool that you can, but when there's like limited stuff, spooky. Okay, I kind of figured that was coming. Oh, neat. This is Splunk. I love when you bonk into enemy, like when you head stomp enemies, and they actually like they do the little cartoon stomp thing. Like I'm a big fan. Like I grew up on Looney Tunes and I grew up on Looney Tunes and like Pink Panther and stuff. So like, I always love that. I've never thought of Terminal 7 with Mode 7. After Chrono comes back, he is optional. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking Final Fantasy 7. I guess it's a fairly common thing. Like, it gives you, I hate when games give you that false hope. Like when a certain character joins you in Final Fantasy 9? Oh. I guess Final Fantasy 8 does it to you too, but like, that's not as big of a deal. So I really appreciate this has multiple difficulty options, especially since I figured the hardest one would have lives. But I think people are finally starting to accept that lives were never a fun gameplay mechanic, and it was just because arcades and SNES games, or original NES games really, they needed to pad length and make them more difficult, so you spent more quarters, and so you didn't return them. If you ever wondered why Disney games on NES are the hardest shit in the entire known universe, it's literally just because people would rent the games and return them. So they wanted the game to be too hard to do that. So
I should go to the village and check on him since he seems so unhappy.
Alright, let's fight the fox. Oh! They are in fact Hammer Bros. Ow! He stabbed my little foot! How dare you? Same thing. Oh! Oh, so these are like brick blocks that you can't hurt. Okay. I hate Hammer Bros. There's a mod that makes every enemy in Super Mario Bros. 1 shoot hammers. Like, it doesn't make them all Hammer Bros. Like, it'll still be a Goomba, but it shoots hammers at all times. And it's... I could never beat that. No, Terminal 7 is the main meme. He does say Terminal 8 in that Source Luigi game. I love that they die. I don't even know if that's intentional, but certain Hammer Bros you can goad into jumping off and dying on their own. And that's kind of, I wonder if that was intentional. Now I'm wondering if there is secret exits because I can't go to that quote-unquote ghost house, but it might just be like a map decoration, I don't know. Oh, it's already been an hour. I think my endurance is building up slightly from my voice. I said I wasn't gonna talk about it, but... By the way, if people want to voice chat more in my Discord, which I swear, I missed, like, people loved voice chatting, like, back when it was, like, actually difficult to voice chat. Oh, different monkey. Crap. I've completely wasted this. I'd never liked that in Mario Bros. 3. The star is, like, literally, like, 7 seconds or something, I think? It's crazy short. Crap. But it does make for a good, like, little Like, it's good for challenge little, like, oh, you gotta do the thing levels, but it's not, like, functional as, like, what you'd usually use invincibility for in, like, say, Kirby. It's almost funny sometimes that Kirby even has invincibility. It's not the easiest game in the world, but a lot of times when you have invincibility, like, it's not actually, like, particularly useful. It's just like, hey, look, you can beat up lots of stuff really quickly. Like, it's more to show off than anything. Speaking of Kirby, this is this is totally like, Wispy Woods has this kind of effect. Kind of stuff in front. Like, this was on SNES, like, this was, like, high-tech. Like, unironically, having multiple layers was, like, a big deal. So, like, NES could not do layers. It could do a single background and a sprite. And so that's actually why, if you're fighting a big boss in an NES game, you might have noticed, actually, you might have not noticed, you're always in, like, a big black plane. The reason, like, every Dr. Wily fight is like that. The Bowser fight's kind of like that, but it has blocks. But if you ever wonder why the background is always black when fighting bosses on NES, it's because the boss is actually the background sprites, or not sprites, the background graphics are the boss, because that way, it allows them to be bigger than the sprites could be, so it's actually a technical limitation. It's kind of neat. It doesn't, you don't tend to see it referenced in retro stuff that much, because it just kind of looks like, oh, you didn't do a background. But, yeah, well, quite a lot of retro game trivia for you, actually. Yeah, time zones and schedules definitely suck for that, because, yeah, I mean, oh, I literally keep forgetting, like, I'm thinking about Mario 3, so I'm like, I'm not thinking that I have a third input. I always felt like SNES was a little bit too simplistic. It's probably mostly, oh, this is literally Downwell, by the way. Ow. They're very good at Downwell. I just somewhat take for granted that, you know, I have my own place and I have, good speakers, or good, headphones, rather, and all that stuff. I really do like that. That was really well designed with the, let me see if this is an instant kill. Good. I love, like, powers that let you instantly defeat multiple hit enemies, that you feel so strong. But I love those little things are placed perfectly to let you kind of take a second and catch stuff. Like, I like Sonic games, but a lot of the original, like, Genesis Sonic games would not give you that kind of time. So, I always appreciate that. I think I was told to go back to the village. I forget why. Fish person? What? But that's just a whole fish with, like, oh, whatever. Anything in the Haunted Manor? It's so dumb that there's 2 Battlefront 2s, like, come on, but that's EA. Oh, there he is.
Kitsune, why have you returned?
I was just in the neighborhood. You seemed lonely
Aw.
last time I saw you, so I thought that I would say hi.
I hate when things reuse the same name, like, it's always Doom 2016 to me, it's never Doom, that or like Doom 4, which is weird, because there's so many technical Doom 4s, because like, technically Doom 3 should be Doom 4, because Doom 64 is really Doom 3? Like, if you never played Doom 64, it is not a port, it is a fully original game. It's actually really good. I much prefer it to Doom 2, actually.
Their unfinished business.
They're not exactly the same, but it doesn't have the bad level design that Doom 2 kind of has. Like, Doom 2 isn't all bad, but...
You, a Kitsune, wish to help free me from this torment?
I mean, why not?
Of course. I have a lot going on right now.
Sonic 06.
I still want to help you.
I honestly, Sonic 06 is so constantly referred to Sonic 06, I forget that on the cover it just says Sonic the Hedgehog. I guess they're trying to do like a soft reboot, which I hate, by the way. I mean, you can do it right. God of War 4 does it really well, but still, it should be called God of War 4. But I think in the case of that, they just did that because, like, they didn't want you to be like, oh, there's 40 games I didn't play.
I guess I'll be back in 2 shakes of a tail.
It is canon to the rest of the series, by the way. I'm actually really surprised they managed to pull it off. That's actually really, like, it's honestly crazy impressive what they managed to do. Because like Kratos, by the end of 3, Kratos is like so incredibly unsympathetic, and it's like, what can you even do? Everyone is dead, and like seemingly, I mean, you've seemingly caused the end of the world at the end of God of War 3, and honestly, God of War 4 never really quite says. It kind of seems implied that like Greece's world has ended, but not the Norse worlds. Which is strange, because, you know, in real life they're the same world, but I don't know, maybe not in this. Alright, can I stomp the hot ghost? Alright. What is that thing called, by the way? Also, nobody told me what is the lantern dude called? Oh! You know, I honestly never thought of that. Like, so many Mario games, it would be so frustrating, because you don't know which pipes to go down. Please don't tell me that took away my, my shoe. Oh. It doesn't matter, okay. Good. I guess that's kind of how SMB3 handles it. You're not allowed to leave the level with it. Though I love that it's an item. That would have been so perfect, honestly. In the original, like, the items just, even though I tend to save them, most of the items are actually really bad. Like, the only really good ones are, obviously the Hammer Bros suit, oh, oops. I thought I had the boot still. The Hammer Bros suit, the Tanuki thing, debatably the frog suit. Who here likes the frog suit? Out yourselves. There's a couple levels it's okay on, but like, ugh. It's not fun to use, and that's, you know, for a video game, that tends to be a killer. See, I knew there was like some kind of secret over there, but it looks like it was just coins and maybe like an item. So are those mushrooms, or are those like, you know, Sonic Springs, or... Ow! Wow, rude? I guess that's our fire piranha plant equivalent. Alright, definitely don't let me go more than 2 hours. I'm gonna try to finish this world. I do need to kind of stress my voice like a little bit.
Let's play a game. Spin the wheel and win great prizes.
My heart skipped a beat because I thought it was gonna be this stupid. But I think I officially heard from Eniko that the terrible like slot machine thing, what would you even call that, is not in fact a thing in this. It does have the memory game though. Favorite Mario power-ups overall: the flight suit from New Super Mario Wii and the cat suit. The cat suit is really good. I love it. The cat suit doesn't feel like super overpowered, but it's just like a good, I would say it's my favorite like quote-unquote normal power-up. The cape is a bit too good. You do need some skill to use the cape really well, but generally you can just kind of try again because... Oops. One of the biggest things about the cape is if you're flying, like you take a hit and it knocks you out of flying, it doesn't take the cape. Plus the cape is just like a cheaper version of the Tanuki. The Tanuki leaf from Mario 3. Didn't get far enough into 3 to use frog. It's in like the second or third world, but honestly, I didn't like SMB3 that much when I first played it. My view of NES is very warped, so if you're older than I am, you might be like, what are you talking about? But yeah, my first video game was Donkey Kong Country 1 and Yoshi's Island. So anything that's like technically less impressive than that, which is a lot of games, my brain's like, Like, I could not stand as a kid, and I still can't stand, games that have game overs and no, like, saves. Like, I was like, what? Like, when I played Sonic, I was like, why can't I save it? Like, I didn't know... I actually never knew as a kid that, like, like, SRAM was really expensive on carts, so that's why a lot of games don't have saves. It was literally just expensive to include that feature. And And I guess it was expensive to include the memory card on PlayStation 1, because I think a lot of the PlayStation 1s they sold didn't include the memory card, which is so mean. Wow. Oh, mobile slop. I feel so sorry for kids that are raised on that crap, and they're like, they just never play a game. They think just video games are like when a bunch of menus has a battle pass, and like you pay to not play the game because the game fucking sucks. Ugh. There's some decent stuff on mobile, obviously, but there's not enough. I'd certainly say that. Like, you know, there's Monument Valley and stuff, but like honestly, if you play like every genuinely good premium mobile game, like back to back, like I wonder how many hours that would even be, especially not counting like ports. I guess it's a decent amount of ports, but I could never bring myself to play like platformers and stuff on mobile unless it was a native platformer, like a native mobile game. And even then, like Dadish is pretty good. It's like Super Cat Bros, I think, is also a decent one. There's some good stuff, but most people don't play the good stuff because the good stuff doesn't have a giant marketing budget. I hate Gashapon so much. I wonder if there's gonna be like a gang fight of like Zoomer or not, like Gen Alpha. There's gonna be like turf wars of like kids raised on Gashapon games versus kids raised on ad-supported games. That would be like a turf fight I have to see. Elmo games for the PS2. I think it was like 5 or 6. Yeah, when did Yoshi's Island come out? I think it was like 1993. I think I got it like a year or two after, so it would have been like 4, I think.
Hi, I'm Yuzu.
Mr. Weapons
and
Man.
I sort of need your help.
Sort of.
Okay, maybe more than sort of. My friend Akko was kidnapped by my other friend Kiri and locked in the elemental prison.
Shoutouts to the elemental prison. So wait, so
Now
Redhead
I need
Fox
the
is
keys of
guilty?
the elements to
Question
free
mark?
her.
The keys of the okay. So we have to get the 7 MacGuffins. Always 7.
An angry orange kitsune. Then I fear that you are too late. She has already passed her trial and claimed the key. Even if she was shockingly rude.
Oh, I'm sorry she upset you.
That is putting it mildly.
She's got the version of hangry where you're like she's hornery. She gets angry when she's
I guess
horny.
it
Is
is.
that a thing?
My dad said that I could get
Be
the
really good if
Earth
you're into hate
blessing from
fucking.
you instead of the key.
Ah, you are Yasunori's daughter.
He gets so many weapons. What's he gonna do with them?
Is that firecracker of a wife still running him ragged?
Yeah, he got promoted again, so he's been pretty busy with work, but he's doing well.
I'll play this one just because like it's actually explaining what's going on.
I will happily grant you the Earth Blessing. Since you asked politely, unlike that orange-furred ruffian, we just have a minor formality.
Obviously, we have to fight.
This is going to be some sort of combat.
Obviously.
Indeed, it is.
I always thought it was weird when like it's fairly common for video games. It's so cute that the weapon he's using disappears from his sprite. I love attention to detail like that. Don't you love in video games where your opponent fucking explodes like Mega Man, and then you have this conversation with them? Like, it's not super common, but I've noticed a lot of indie games do that. Like, they love Mega Man, so they have the enemies explode, but they don't actually kill the enemies because like they have a story. It's like, wait, didn't you just explode? It's like, oh, I got better. Wow. Evo mods, please nerf. This guy is banned at Evo. Holy shit. It's like Meta Knight over here. Okay. So it's the spear. You gotta go for the spear. Okay. How cheap? Okay. I literally don't even know how to use the items. I should probably figure that out. Oh, there we go. Just fun. It says at all times on screen how to use the items, but... So what does this do? Because don't you start that way? Okay, recycle. This is gonna be a total waste. Wait, what? What? I don't... Okay. I don't think it lets you do that. Oh, now I'm... I think it's just like, yeah, you're fighting a boss. You're not allowed to have star power. Okay, so he has quite a few in a row there. Pre-nerf Cryomancer Sub-Zero. I never played much, Okay. It's the 2 overhead ones. Okay, I'm getting... that... I disagree with that hitbox. Oh, 2 swipes, alright. I'm getting the hang of it. It's so insulting that the waves is doing the uwu face in the background. As I'm being, like, beat up. By the way, literally, how is this fair? I am unarmed and, like, bouncing on his head. He has, like, 7 weapons. It's one of those bosses, like, if you know exactly what you're doing, it's really easy. Ow. Maybe. Oh, there we go. But you can definitely do it really fast. Well, I'm glad I got that back, because I completely wasted it.
So, did I do well enough to get the Earth Blessing?
If they made a Mortal Kombat game where you could only defeat enemies with fatalities, I would never beat anyone.
Yes,
I've never done a fatality.
You are worthy. Not that I
Like, I've done the
doubt
thing where you uppercut them and they die on the spikes, but
I
that's
could
it.
sense your strong elemental affinity.
I've never played the more
even
modern
before
ones. Are they
our
still,
battle.
like, insane? I know that you could pay for easy fatalities in, like, Mortal Kombat 9 or something. Do they still do that?
Thanks.
the blushing is so cute.
I will give you a rare mushroom infused with the power of the earth, which you will eat.
Okay. Dirt mushroom.
All goes well. Your latent potential
Okay.
will be unlocked.
I do love mushrooms.
You gotta love mushrooms. I don't really like mushrooms. Some Asian dishes can have really,
Some
like,
are
be really good with
unable
mushrooms.
to contain the power and die, but
That's
you
about it. Thanks. So it's the water of life from Dune. Cool. No hesitation, though.
That's delicious.
They're still pretty insane. Ugh. I mean, I guess why not? Like, it's so optional.
That really packs a punch.
Really?
Quite so. Congratulations on your successful achievement. You really are your mother's
How often do you think,
daughter.
like, he gives a guy, like, a mushroom, they just fucking die, and he's just like, ah. He just, like, kicks you off, like, the waterfall?
Mom, I've been trying to reach you forever.
Sorry, sweetie. I've been really busy with this mission.
Like, I better see that hot fox mom. Fox cougar, question mark? Art.
Awful. Didn't Dad tell you?
About your quest?
Alright. It's a little bit more in the second level. It's the desert. Is the desert the second or the third level? I think it is the second. Operation Fox Mom. That crab is going crazy. Oh, double crab. There's a shiny. Oh, excuse me. That's just the regional form. I'm gonna assume that I can't jump on the crab. Please tell me that's a shark power up. Yes. Oh my god, this is the frog. Oh, this is the frog suit. This is so much better. So, one of the frog suit's sins, well, the frog suit's only, like, major sin is that it ruins your walking on normal land. This does not, so, also, this controls way better. The frog suit is just in, ordinal directions, cardinal directions, whatever. Which is mostly just an NES game thing. I don't believe the NES can read up and right at the same time. Or can it? I could be wrong. Yeah, this controls a lot better. Also, this controls, like, fluidly. Like, there's acceleration even on the diagonal. It's nice to see you, bro. Everyone's always welcome to check out the streams. I'm just gonna play a couple more on this world. I'm glad we got the shark, though. I love sharks. I'm gonna make a VTuber girl where I'm having somebody design a couple characters for me. I've been thinking about a shark. Shark girls seem like a little overdone, but they still get pretty popular. I think there's one in the Zenless Zone Zero. What the NES can't read is up, plus down, plus left, plus right. That's right. There's some, like, tool-assisted speedrun crap you can do if you input that, and or games crash, because, yeah, that's not supposed to be possible.
Let's play a game.
Like, you'd have to physically break the D-pad to do it.
Behind one door is a useful item. Behind the others are...
Is that your final answer?
Allow me to reveal...
Oh my gosh, it is! It's... Oh! Isn't there like a whole... There's a whole, what's this called? Where, like, it's usually not what you pick, so... Oh. Well, it was 50-50 odds either way. But isn't it, like, usually advantageous to switch or some crap? But ultimately, it's 50-50, because, like, they show you... At least usually they show you the bad one, right? Sharks are fun, though. It's so funny that, like, at least from my generation, it feels like everyone, quote-unquote, learned about sharks from, like, Jaws. Oh, I want to be shark. See, that's how much it's an. Can you imagine losing the Mario 1 frog suit and being like, oh no? Okay, even with invincibility frames. Oh, I gotta find this right. Even with invincibility frames, you can't stomp the crab. Oh, I'm supposed to go under it, aren't I? Oop. Oh, does this have? Oh. It does not have the Super Mario World thing. If you didn't know, in Super Mario World, if you press up... Uh-oh. Oh, good. If you press up while jumping in underwater, you swim up faster. And if you hold down, you actually stay at, like, a stable vertical thing. Like, you have less of a movement up. It's incredibly useful, and in a lot of ROM hacks, it's, like, completely necessary. I think there is, like, at least one... like secret exit or something that kind of needs that, or maybe I'm probably thinking of ROM hacks. I've played and watched so many Super Mario World ROM hacks, like it kind of meshes with the original game. For a long time on YouTube, I basically just watched people play SMB hacks, or Super Mario World hacks, because like, recording your computer playing like regular PC games was like just so hard. Recording has come a long way, and I'm actually kind of glad I saw through most of it. I don't miss the Cam Studio days. Who here used Cam Studio? Probably only Doc Sigma. A citrus-themed lemon shark who loves lemonade. I don't know about that. I was thinking, design-wise, I was thinking maybe a jester? Because people do like the Clussy, and it's also, I love two-tone, like, color stuff, like, theme-wise. That's adorable. You gotta have the peaceful music. I actually don't like clowns, but I don't consider jesters to be clowns. I think... Chat. Put forward your thesis. Are jesters clowns? They're certainly related. But... Oh. I would be fine being a jester, but I would not be fine being a clown, basically. It's like a subclass? I don't know. Fun fact I've said in like every stream, I don't, as far as I know, I don't float. It's been like 10 plus years since I tried. Because when you don't float and you go into water over your head, it's very bad. Lucy. Shut up. Alright, let's trap him. Oh. You gotta love the water physics. Insult to injury is it's a shark suit? Let's just see if we get it despite the invincibility frames. Is it going to be Japanese style or is it going to be American? Oh my god, it's so nice that it actually stays on the thing. Please tell me I can like eat things as a shark? I don't think you can though. Oh, you're so fast it doesn't matter though. You're a peaceful shark. You're like, well, you're obviously not a basking shark because of the teeth, but I'll also probably have my girl have shark teeth, even if she's not a shark. I love shark teeth. Also, I'm definitely feeling my throat, so probably just one more level. Actually, I should probably stop with this level. I don't know if we'll do a full playthrough of this. I'll definitely like beat the game, but we're very like pressed for time in terms of streams because of the whole not more than 1 hour thing. Maybe I'll try to go like 5 minutes more every stream. No, I don't. I don't have that kind of like what would you call it? That level? Bleh. I don't have that level of discipline. Like, I'm like, oh hey, we'll stream for like 5 minutes, and it's like 3 hours later. Well, not quite that bad, but it's been a while since we had a crazy long stream. I think our longest recently has been like maybe 4 or 5 hours. Like that used to be my default stream, and like long streams were like 6 to 8. Like, oh my god, I played all of, one of my proudest gaming achievements, honestly, we played all of, oh my god, please move, of, I do appreciate when the sides of the spikes, ow, don't hurt, oh. I don't like this map as much, I played all of Heavy Rain in one sitting. Obviously not like a hard game, but it was like 12 hours of constant David Cage, which is... If Tommy Wiseau... Nah, that's not quite fair. If Tommy Wiseau was like 90% competent, but still ruined his stuff, with like weird... What? Who is the equivalent of David Cage? Because David Cage games are almost really good. I don't judge anyone for enjoying David Cage games, but they always have some decision somewhere that is terrible, and it's like, you just, I think I actually yelled at the screen with a certain reveal. I'm sure you know which one. A certain reveal in Heavy Rain is like, oh my god. Alright, I definitely have to stop after this one, I'm sorry. 5 hours of Family Guy. We did do that, yes. When I can finally retire and be like a streamer thought 24/7, well, probably not 24/7, you know what I mean, full time. We'll definitely have to do some garbage like that and just like, maybe we'll actually play. Oh, what's that game? Desert Bus. You have to pay me to play Desert Bus. Oh, just a peek. It's a spooky water level. There you go. That's the peak. Let's see if this has fixed itself. Why is it like that? It's supposed to have some CSS that like hides the background. Shut down source and not visible. That doesn't work. Does anyone know a better way to get YouTube chat on stream? There's a bunch of stuff for Twitch chat. I really gotta stop. Thanks for watching, everybody. Join the Discord.